And okay, so I made a presentation for Harry Potter, and which is a famous character in literature. So, as I already told you, I'm going to talk about Harry Potter from the Harry Potter book series. Those books are science fiction books and written by J.K. Rowling. I chose to talk about Harry Potter because he proves that no matter how old you are or from where you're from, you can change the world or make the changes that you need for you, and you don't need someone else to make them for you. So, before I say more things about Harry, I'd like to let you know some things about the author. So, Jan Rowling, well known as J.K. Rowling, was born on the 31st of July in 1965, and she's from England. The fun fact about the idea she had for Harry Potter was that she got the idea on a train from Manchester to London, which is not really common. So the story in the books is based on Harry Potter, who is a young wizard, and he is really famous for the scar that he has on his forehead, which was made by the darkest wizard of all ages, named Voldemort. So Harry, the night that Voldemort attacked his house, lost his parents, and he managed to make it out alive because his mother used a protection spell to protect her son from the death curse that Voldemort produced to kill the family. And that spell returned the curse to the wizard who produced it. So that made Voldemort almost die, and that had that was a problem for Harry because a part of Voldemort's soul got trapped in his body, so there was a connection between them from really, really early. So let's go to the present, which is Harry is raised up, has been raised up by the Dursleys, which are the only relatives he has. When he is about 7, he takes a letter telling that he is a wizard, which is something he didn't know, and that he should go to Hogwarts, which is a school for witches and wizards taught to use their magic. So the Dursleys doesn't want him to go there. So Dumbledore, the head teacher of Hogwarts, sends Hagrid, who is the gatekeeper, to force them let Harry go to that school. So on his way to Hogwarts, he met his two forever friends, Hermione and Ron. Hermione is a Muggle-born witch, a pretty clever one, and Ron is a clear-blood wizard who comes from a quite poor family that will love Harry a lot and feel him like a member of their family. So when he arrives at Hogwarts and it's time for him to get to know what house he's in, he meets his school enemy Draco, who is a pure blood wizard and comes from a really, really rich family. So Draco is later joining Voldemort in the world, the wizarding world. That makes him a Death Eater, which are the followers from Voldemort. Harry and his friends deal with difficult situation from a really young age, and until the final battle at the Wizarding World, where they manage to kill Voldemort by destroying the seven Horcruxes he made. So it was really hard to kill him, and he would always survive, or at least this is what he thought. As we progress the story, we know Harry Potter as a dynamic and round character. He's the protagonist of the story, and his motivation against Voldemort is getting revenge for his parents' death. Uh, all in all, Harry had a really tough life, and he's a real fighter. He lost many people that loved him and make him feel that he still has a family even though his parents are dead. But he didn't give up, which is something we all should do, right? So, how many of you have read or want to read a Harry Potter book? I think that all of them are fascinating, right? So before I close my presentation, I'd like to make you wonder something, which is a general question actually. So when we're young, we're taught the difference between a hero and a villain, a good person and an evil person. So my question is that what if the only real difference between a good guy and an evil guy is just who's telling the story? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. It was
Oh
really
my
lovely.
God, it was wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I have it with the blah
Yeah,
blah.
it was really nice. I liked it really
Oh my
well.
God, I was like,
I liked it really much, and
I
I love
have
the
it with
story
the
as well.
blah blah thing. I'm really good at it.
We can clearly say that it is your point here.
I could say more